What is up, everybody, and welcome to Everything's Plastic. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Marvel Legends series, and this is the awesome Deadpool. I believe this one is a Amazon exclusive. Correct me in the comments below if I am wrong. I actually missed out on this one, so a big thank you to my buddy Jason for dropping this one off for me to review. So let's start by getting a closer look at packaging. Obviously, we have an awesome image of Deadpool on this side. Exact same image on this side. We have Wade Wilson here scratched off and Deadpool in writing here as well. Same image on this side. We have the Deadpool symbol on top covering over the Marvel Legends, which is pretty cool. And on the bottom we just have Marvel Legends, your disclaimers and all that good stuff. And your pretty awesome barcode. Man, look at that barcode. If that's not a nice barcode, I don't know what to tell you. Other than that, everybody, that pretty much wraps up packaging. We'll be right back with Deadpool from Deadpool 2. Outside of the package to get a closer look. Alright, everybody, we're back and we have Deadpool outside of the package. We'll start by getting a closer look at accessories, and for accessories it comes with two of these swords. Very, very skinny swords. When I think of Deadpool, I don't really think about these little tiny small swords, but either way, still cool to have some accessories. And we have these two pistols as well. A little bit of detail on those. The plastic on these are super, super soft. Really weird, actually. That's what we can expect from Hasbro. We have this little knife as well, which actually slides into his leg. And this guy comes with lots of hands. We have these two open hands. Comes with two of these trigger fingers. And comes with two fisted hands. Comes with two sword holding hands as well. So 4 sets of hands in total. Hasbro really spoiled us with this one. So let's get a closer look at Deadpool. Really love the overall appearance of this one. I think this one looks great. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar, you guys are wondering what's up with the suit. Why is the suit so dark? So in Deadpool 2, towards the end, I think it is, he gets covered in ashes, and his suit is almost like black or dark gray appearance. So that's what this represents. His regular red suit just kind of covered in ashes. So this guy's supposed to look dirty. Other than that, though, tons of detail on this one. I really like all the detail in the suit. This is just a repaint anyways of the previous version, which I can't seem to find to do a comparison. All the detail on the straps looks cool. Even his belt going around, tons of detail on that. The buckles painted. Yeah, I'm really digging this one. I actually missed out on this one. I had the opportunity a couple times to grab this one, but I waited too long, and now can't seem to find it anywhere. But yeah, overall, the overall appearance of this one looks great. So let's go over articulation. So for his head, there is actually a joint on the neck as well. You get a little bit of movement out of the neck joint. But for his head goes back this far, forward this far. You do have some side to side, and obviously you get a full rotation. For his shoulder, it goes up this far, all the way around. There's rotation at the base, and there is a butterfly joint as well, which you get very limited movement out of. There is a bicep swivel, double jointed pinless elbows, which are great. Awesome range of motion out of those. And there is a ab crunch here, but it's a tad bit restricted by his sheaths or swords, whatever you want to call it. But going back, yeah, it goes back this far, forward this far. So an awesome ab crunch. This little strap here is actually a separate piece, and the belt going around here is actually a separate piece, so it doesn't really restrict articulation at all. And down for the bottom here, there's a little swivel here that clicks. I like when Hasbro do that with their figures. I like the clicking. Don't really get loose and kind of stays in place. For his legs go up this far, so not a complete split. Go forward this far, back this far. This one almost feels like a G.I. Joe. It feels like there should be some kind of drop down joints here in the leg, but not the case, unfortunately. There's a upper thigh cut, which you get a full rotation. The gun kind of gets in the way. And I forgot to mention that this gun is not removable. At least I can't get it out. It's a very flimsy, soft plastic, and I tried without putting too much extra force on it. Like I said, this is not my figure, so I don't want to break anybody else's figure. But yeah, I can't seem to get it out. So let me know in the comments below if you guys have any luck getting this one out. This piece is joined on, but this strap is a zipper piece that can move a little bit. Same thing with this little strap over here on the side. Now it is kind of fixed into place. Like I said, the holster is kind of glued on to the figure. But yeah, getting sidetracked. For his knees, we have pin knees, so we have pinless joints on top here, but pin knees on the bottom. You get a decent range of motion out of that. There's no boot cut or anything like that, but you do get your rocker, which goes back this far, forward this far, and you get your full rotation out of it. So decent articulation, pretty standard articulation for most Marvel Legends, but overall I think the articulation is good enough on this one. One more closer look at that face sculpt. I like it. So if you want to pop the accessories on, just kind of pops in like this, and you know, goes over here. Like I said, guns are already in holster anyway, so kind of just have 2 guns left over, and this knife just pops into the sheath down here, like so, nice and easy. For the hands, if you do want to switch out the hands, they just kind of pop off, nice and easy as well. Let's put a gun in this hand, kind of pops into place, and the gun slips in nice and easy. Like I said, these are super flimsy guns, but they're still cool. I like it. And may as well put a trigger finger hand over on this side as well, so we can hold a gun. I always call it trigger finger hands anyways, but gun hands, gun holding hands. But yeah, they do have a trigger finger, so that's why I call it trigger finger hands. Yeah. I do have a bit of difficulty getting this guy to stand up for whatever reason. But here he is with all his weapons and his accessories and all that good stuff. So if you do want to do a comparison to the Hugh Jackman Wolverine, we can see that Wolverine is a lot bigger than the movie version of Deadpool. I absolutely love this figure. One of my favorite Marvel Legends that I have in my collection. But yeah, size comparison was Wolverine is much bigger, which is weird. Not really comic accurate. Obviously, Deadpool should be a lot taller than Wolverine. We should be down like this. Yeah. If you want to do a regular version of Wolverine, here we have it. So obviously we can see that Deadpool is a bit bigger, which is the way he's supposed to be. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you guys know that Wolverine is my favorite comic book character of all time, because he is the best at what he does, and what he does is not very nice. Wait a minute, what am I doing? This is supposed to be a Deadpool review. Other than that, guys, try to keep this review nice and quick, because I can talk, I can ramble on all day, and you guys don't want to hear that. So overall, I am going to give this one a 9 out of 10. I think this one's pretty cool. I can't remember the price of this one. Don't know if it was a deluxe price or not. I really can't remember at this point. But like I previously mentioned, tons of detail, tons of accessories, paint application is good, and articulation is good. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. I think it's a pretty fitting score, considering that everything with this one is pretty decent. Like I said, you can get very, very particular with this one. You can criticize the swords not being big enough, and you can also say that the guns are not removable, which are definitely an issue for me. Like I said, that's why it's a 9 out of 10, not a 9.5 or a 10 out of 10. So as always, my friends, let me know what do you think of our review. What do you think of our score of 9 out of 10? Let us know what you think of this Deadpool figure, and are you excited for Deadpool 3? If you liked the review, don't forget, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well. As always, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting, stay safe, go buy some toys.